Okay, we have green lights here. Do we? That's
Yep.
not showing me. Green lights
Okay.
on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, we got to shrink this window up here just a little bit. Please pardon my technical nonsense. And
Scroll up so you can see the
oh yeah,
comments.
comments. All right, so we are live. Here's the thing, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, actually, good afternoon. No, not
No,
yet.
Still morning.
Not yet. We are here. Hey, Corey. Hey, Matt. Hello again. We are in a new facet. Here's the thing. We're going to do our monthly meal planning. And it's going to be a little bit different than normal because we're going to be moving soon.
Yes.
So here, check this out. Let me show you. We got another camera. So if you guys want to kind of follow along, we're going to show you how we go through our process of meal planning. But not only is it going to be meal planning, but we feed 8 people on $500 or less for the whole month.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with meats and good food. It's not garbage food.
Right. And we have to buy eggs and we have to buy milk now.
Which is sad.
And yeah, it is really sad.
Hey, Scott W.
Oh, we have not made the sausage and peppers and onions.
Oh, I want to make that.
That's going on.
Yes. Okay, but let me show you what we got here. We've got the menu plan. So for those of you who want to follow along, I know there are those who actually do the meals we make because it saves you guys a lot of money. Where can they print one of those out, Mama?
Honestly, if you have a Google
Drive or email.
Google email, you can go to Calendar and you can print one out. I created this one on Google Docs, and it's just a table.
Yep,
that way I can fill in the dates that I want on here, and it's just set. It's just a box with other boxes in it.
Dana Morris is asking, what about organic food? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
We do a lot of organic food, as much as we can. And believe it or not, it does not break the bank.
No, it doesn't. We buy as much fruits and vegetables as we can organic. Apples, bananas.
Well, and most of you guys know we sell the Thrive Life food, but this is all organic.
Yeah.
It's all organic, and so we'll show you how we use this stuff. We integrate really cool ingredients like green chili peppers. You don't want to go out and buy a big mess of green chili peppers when you're only going to use a small amount.
Right.
But we'll get into that later.
Right, and they do come in a can, but I'll be honest with you, these taste way better.
Oh my gosh.
Than the ones that come in a can.
Yeah, those ones, yuck. Okay.
Potato and pasta to the sausage.
That sounds really good.
Stretch it. Ooh,
Allison Butler had a sausage and peppers recipe that we were wanting to try.
Yep.
And
forgot all about it.
Red Morning Song. Hello, I enjoy your food
Jensen
planning.
Roberts says hi.
You have inspired me. Well, I just generally pre-spire myself.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, before we get started, there's one. No.
Oh, sorry.
Go back.
I'll go back.
No more clicking. The first thing that you need to do is have something to eat.
That is a good suggestion.
Eat something before you even make your meal plan because
you'll be like, I want this, I want that.
Right, and you won't have any frugal ideas to put on your menu.
That's solid advice, Mama.
We have pretzels.
So don't plan your meals while you're hungry, and more importantly, do not go to the grocery store unless you've had some food.
Right.
Trust me, even if you got to go get disgusting McDonald's thing, just a burger, you're going to save money when you hit the grocery store because you're not going to have all those impulse buys.
Right. So that Tracy is right. Things may not be easy with the move, but
and we're planning on that.
And that's what we're planning. We're planning on using up what's left in our freezers.
Mm-hmm.
So we will not be buying a lot of meat.
We're not thinking long term.
No, we're not thinking long term. We're thinking week by week.
Everything goes to zero.
Right, because we have
how many days?
1, 2, 3, 4 weeks from today till we move.
Well, and we're got to be thinking also along the lines that as we get closer to the move, there's going to be more work happening here, and we have to plan for easy meals that you're not going to take a long time preparing.
That are not junk.
Yeah, that are not junk. Like we could get chicken right now. Aldi's. If you guys don't have an Aldi's store near you, call them, write them. You get them to put a store in your area because Aldi's saves us about at least
About
40% over Kroger.
Yeah.
And the thing that they do is they have mostly generics, but
It's
they're
not-
all really good.
It's not. It's their store brand.
Like these, the honey pretzels.
These are so good.
They're honey pretzels.
What was this? $2.60 for this box?
I thought it was less than that, but
I don't remember.
But this is one of their more expensive things. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you went and got just a regular old bag of potato chips, it's 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same thing that you're going to pay $1.79 for.
Right. Well, they're kettle chips.
Mhm.
They have those kettle chips that are usually like $3.70
Yep.
at Kroger. These are their store brand of kettle chips, and they were $1.39.
Yeah. So if you have all these,
Mm.
you're right out of the gate winning.
Right. Okay. Dana is asking, what are the ingredients? Okay. It's enriched wheat flour, which means it has wheat flour, niacin, iron, thiamine, I can't see. Sorry, guys. And then just those added vitamins. Then it's whole wheat flour, sugar, brown sugar, vegetable oil, which may include corn, canola, soybean, honey,
Yeah,
salt,
basic
and yeast.
stuff.
Basic stuff.
Well, and that's the thing we found with all these too, is that all of their products are very, very well labeled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it says right on here, it's kosher. It says right on here, this is kind of cool too. They do a double guarantee. Like if you bought something from them and you didn't like it, you can bring it back or empty,
Mm-hmm.
and they will they'll give you they'll replace the product and give you your money back.
Yep.
And to be honest, we have only had one bad product from Aldi, and I was in a moment of weakness. I wanted Salisbury steak.
Don't buy the Salisbury steak.
It was disgusting.
Disgusting.
But they were going to hook us up. So anyway, for those who are jumping on, our mission, guys, is we are moving out of here and moving to Wisconsin in 30 days, did you say, Mama?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. So we're planning our meals differently than we normally would because we're going to start out and we want to get to zero. We want to run out of as much food as we can.
We don't
So we
want to
don't-
throw anything away.
We're not going to do that. As a matter of fact, we I'm not going to say who because I don't want to embarrass anybody or do anything weird, but we just donated a massive freezer full of meat. And it was like the big deep freezer, and it was a blessing for our family to give it to these folks because they really, really appreciate it. So we're whittling down and we're moving to Wisconsin. So this is going to be a different kind of meal planning. Mama's getting the days ready to go.
I decided since
go
this
a
is
little forward
today
there,
the
Mama.
10th,
There you go.
okay, and our move date is the 7th, I decided to put the whole thing on the menu or on one calendar.
There is a Aldi in Wausau. Yes, we know about
Yes.
that, but there's also one closer to us, isn't there?
Mm-mm.
Well, trust me, when we do our meal planning up there, we'll be going to Aldi at least once a month. We'll make the trip to Wausau because we're nearer to Medford.
Stop that.
What?
Yes. We are closer to Medford. It takes us about an hour to get to Wausau.
Yeah. I guess she didn't want you to know we live in Medford.
No,
Sorry.
we didn't. Not yet. Goof.
But the good news is that's not even the real location. So anyway,
Alrighty then.
first things first, we get out our old menu plans,
Mhm.
and we got tons of them.
Yep.
The camera's got to focus. So what we're going to do is we generally will go right through, and we used to do it where there was a leftover day.
Mhm.
Now, this is a different kind of month, Mama, so are you thinking we should have leftover days or just nix lunches and all leftovers are lunches?
Leftovers go for lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. So then because in the past we would have Thursday is just leftover day,
Mhm.
but instead of that, we're not going to buy sandwich meat. We won't buy sandwich cheese. We won't
No,
buy.
no. We'll still buy cheese. I like cheese.
I like big barns and I cannot lie. Anyway, so I guess we're buying cheese. We will not be buying normal lunchy stuff.
No, no. The kids will eat leftovers, and if there are no leftovers, then they go hungry. No, not really. I'm kidding. No, we'll figure it out.
That's worse than saying we live in Medford. Child Protective Services. I don't believe what she did. It's not true.
Shut up.
Look at my slovenly shirt, though. See that?
Yeah, I
That's
know.
from my hair dye.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So first things first, we've got to hit our budget. So we basically try not to go over $100 a week, and it's
Right.
really not that hard.
Right.
So let's go ahead and automatically start to put some of our standards on there. We always have to have like a spaghetti kind of meal every week. So pick it out, Mama, and start to go.
Okay. Hold on one question. Tina is asking a question. You're so frugal. Have you considered ever making goat or cow cheese?
We do.
I actually do. However, right now we don't have our goats or our cow. So I can't do that. And I'm the only one that likes the goat cheese. So,
I like cow cheese.
So and I do make cow cheese, and we'll make more of it when we have our cow.
Well, and the cow that we had before, Harriet, she was a mini cow. So she didn't give a lot of milk. And if you know about making cheese and making butter, it takes a lot more milk than you think. So when we get Macy, oh, by the way, here, she happens to be, that's Macy.
There's Macy. That was when she was still pregnant. She's had her calf.
Yep. But when we get her, we're being told how many gallons a day? 3 to 5.
With the
right?
calf on her, it's 3 to 4 gallons.
So she's going to be a milking machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we do plan on making cheeses. We do plan on making butter. But I'll tell you what's been crazy is we've been looking around even at flea markets and stuff. I cannot find a butter churn that is reasonably priced that actually works. That's not like an antique.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to find. We'll probably just have to use our Vitamix.
Then you can only make them in small batches.
Yeah.
Okay, do you get her calf or is it separated? We get her calf.
We get her calf.
Jensen, we get her calf.
And it's a bull, so hopefully
We're
it will be a
naming it.
steer soon. But he will be going to freezer camp when he's old enough.
That's right. So okay, Mama, hit the spaghetti.
Okay.
Or we just had spaghetti and meatballs, which was delicious.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
But go ahead and put a regular spaghetti on there, and maybe I
Not
don't
this week.
No, because we just had a lot of acidy food. It was our daughter Ruth's birthday this week,
Right.
and so she wanted, her thing is noodles. She loves noodles. So Mama made spaghetti and meatballs. But we had some fellowship with some friends over at the Go and Batty channel, and they came over and they brought one of her signature dishes as lasagna.
Oh my gosh.
And it was so good. And
I had to ask for it before we moved because it's so good. And literally she brought 2, and each lasagna weighs 10 pounds.
they're serious.
Serious lasagna.
But they got a lot of kids too, and we got a lot of kids.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so we have a few leftovers of that I'm having for lunch today.
You know what? Instead of another spaghetti, Mama, let's do like a chicken Alfredo noodles. Somewhere in there,
Okay.
because we can use our Thrive chicken. We can
Okay.
use our Thrive sauce,
Okay.
and that way we don't have to use a lot. Brenda Ferris, a butter churn you can get in Shipshewana at Yodel's. It may even be online. Oh, cool! Because we were just there.
Just there, yeah.
We were just there last weekend, and I didn't know about Yodel's.
Yodels. Let me
But
write that down.
yeah,
I
write
have
that here.
a piece of paper. No, I have
Just
a
write it
pencil.
right on there.
I know. This is not a
Right on there.
notepad.
It's the calendar.
It's not a notepad.
Cheezo Pete's Woman
Yodels.
at
in-
Shipshewana.
Dang it. I saw that place too.
Well, we needed to get home.
Yeah. Yeah, Homestead Dad is here, and he said the ones
The
from
Lehman's don't
Lehman's,
work.
they don't work. No.
Yeah, we want a real working churn.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, back to that. Mama's got she's got spaghetti there and chicken Alfredo. We'll use our Thrive chicken for that and our Thrive sauce.
Yeah, that'll be easy.
That's
That'll be
easy.
Easy and fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody had suggested the sausage, peppers, and
Oh,
onions.
yeah.
I want to do that.
Do you sausage, peppers, and onions? You put it. She said with potatoes.
No, that was our creamy pasta tomato.
Okay.
Oh, it's Yoders,
Yoders.
not Yodels.
Thank you for that correction, Brenda.
I would have been confused.
Phoebe says she loves pancakes for dinner.
That's not a bad idea.
You know what? And we have eggs. We got a lot of eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
We'll
do
have
a breakfast soon.
Okay.
Yeah, because our eggs are they're not bad, but they're getting old,
Yeah, they're getting weird.
and so they all crack. But
No, they don't crack. The yolk does not stay together.
They crack open.
No, that's the shell
Okay,
that
whatever.
cracks open.
Whatever, baby.
You know, it's funny. TJ Miller is here. I have a cousin named TJ Zelasco, but my maiden name is Miller. So that's every time I see his name, I'm like, no, that's not him.
He's near Edwards Air Force Base too.
Yeah, that's not the same person.
Cool. We had sausage, gravy, and biscuits last night. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's put a biscuits and gravy night on there,
Okay.
and that way we can have eggs again. Just put it on the next week. You know what I mean? That way we're spreading it out.
Sausage.
Carolyn Harmon, the yolk doesn't stand up. That's correct.
Right. That's the term.
Amy T. Hey, big family. It's midnight where I'm at.
Oh my goodness, where are you at, Amy?
Probably in
Somewhere else,
Great Britain, maybe. I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know if
No,
you're ahead. They're ahead
it's
or
further.
behind. I don't know.
Mhm.
Frittatas, says Melissa.
I've never made a frittata.
Have you ever tried Mexican coleslaw yet?
Mm?
No, but one thing
No,
we
he
do
emailed
have.
it to us. Remember?
Oh yeah, we want to try
I
that.
forgot about that. Yeah.
But we have Mexican corn, guys. Oh, she's in Australia.
Oh,
cool.
sweet.
Mexican street corn, guys. This we'll have to put it on with like a grilled something day. But it took us years to get past the idea of Mexican street corn. And what it is you roast your corn on a grill, right? You get it nice and roasted. And then this is the thing that sounds weird. Hey, JM. Actually, we got to call you later, sister. But Mexican street corn, you put mayonnaise all over it instead of butter. And then you put sazon on it, which is a mixture of
garlic, salt,
paprika.
coriander, and cumin.
They're equal parts.
Yeah.
So now it looks red, and then you put lime juice all over the top of it, and it is ridiculous. It took us years to get past the idea of you're putting mayonnaise on your corn,
Yeah.
but it was so good. And I don't like stuff on my hands. I've got like a weird thing about that.
Yes, he does.
But I'm willing to get in there and just get with this because it's really good.
I want mushrooms with the sausage, onion, and peppers.
Mexican street corn is the bomb. It is so good. Okay, so what do we got there, Mama? You put the peppers on there.
Sausage, onions, peppers, and mushrooms.
Okay, well let's go to the second half. Let's think now. We're gonna have to those last 2 weeks, or at least that week and a half. We really have to make sure we're going for easy meals, stuff that we can just clean up,
Right.
eat it. It's gone.
Right.
Okay, so let's. Sausage and kraut works.
Yep.
We have like Polish sausage or beef kielbasa sausage, and we'll put it in with some sauerkraut, and then you just make mashed potatoes, and we can use our instant mashed potatoes, even though that's not as good. But we'll get rid of it, and we'll eat the whole thing, and that's a nice cheap meal that's tasty.
Yep.
All right, what about things? Okay, what about a nice fried rice?
Okay.
Fried rice towards the end. No, that's messy. Make that towards the beginning.
It's not.
To cook it, it's messy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to cook it, it's messy.
Okay.
A tuna noodle casserole. You know what? That's a good idea. Some casseroles to put, because we could just make them now.
No, they get freezer burn. I don't like that.
Oh, yeah. Catherine Turner, sausage stew and dumplings. Man, I don't know what that is, but that sounds good.
Sausage stew and dumplings. You're gonna have to send us that recipe, Catherine,
Send a
because that
picture.
looks yummy.
I do my Tex street corn with butter instead of mayo. Pull the husks back off the silk. Spread the chilled mix on the corn. Put the husks back over. Oh, that's a good idea, cooking it up like that. She pulls
very
it apart,
cool, yeah.
puts the stuff on, then grills it.
Nice.
Cool.
Patricia's asking, how about crock pot meals that last week? Honey, why don't you answer that question?
Okay. Crock-pot meals for me are lazy. I see what you guys don't know is I actually do most of the cooking, almost all the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So when Mama does all the shows, we do the shows. It's because it's Mama, it's Mama. She bakes bread, and I do a lot of the other stuff.
Yep.
But to me, crock-pot meals are great if you know you gotta do something. But I just don't. The idea of like it's all goo in here. But I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead. We'll put
Brett
it.
doesn't like crock-pot meals.
We could do chicken thighs. We'll do. I'll tell you what. We'll do chicken paprikash. That we can do it crock-pot style, and that'd be good.
No, we tried that. It was disgusting because the noodles got all.
We put them in
mushy.
too soon.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Yeah, no.
Well, what about? Okay, we can do this. We'll do the crock-pot meal with the chicken paprikash. We'll just do the noodles separate later.
Okay.
So put that on the meal plan there, baby.
All right.
Because I don't know about you guys, but Aldi's has boneless, skinless chicken thighs for $1 or what a pound? $29.
No, I think it's $1.69. But then sometimes on Wednesdays it goes to 69 cents.
Yes, and that you got to check. Yeah. So I mean, you're talking boneless, skinless chicken thighs for under $1 a pound. Okay, and yeah, I like to have breasts. It's great, but there's a lot of flavor in a chicken thigh that's not there in the chicken breasts. And so we'll put the chicken paprikash on there. And if you guys have not had it, it's a Hungarian kind of thing, and
it's yummy.
There's a lot of paprika. There's a lot of onions. And you've got the chicken in this sauce, and then you serve it with noodles and just like a dollop of sour cream. So good.
Linda's pantry is.
Hey, Linda. Linda, we need to talk, sister.
You can't see
We
it's too
need
bright.
to talk. There. Okay.
Bacon wrapped chicken. Yes, and we do have a bunch of bacon in there, and we have.
We got to get rid of the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you know what we did last night, which is kind of funny. And this sounds horrible, and it really is horrible because who knows what the heck is in a hot dog. But we had bacon wrapped hot dogs.
No, we bought all beef hot dogs, but they were the better
kind.
ones that at Aldi's.
Yeah.
And then we wrapped them in bacon, and they were so yummy.
We need a Big Family Homestead cookbook that all of us submit recipes. That's a cool idea.
That's a good idea.
We've actually been working on one, and we just, for whatever reason, it's been hard to get it done. But I'll tell you what, one of the cookbooks that we really like is Tara over there at Living on a Dime. Her cookbook is excellent and very frugal, and it's also like it doesn't use a lot of prepackaged nonsense. When we cook, we want it to be like one-word ingredients, cheese,
can of tomatoes or onions. We don't do any cream of mushroom soups or anything like that.
What about Skyline for later in the month?
Okay.
Because we've got. If you guys don't know what Skyline is, in the Cincinnati area, they call it chili, but it's not.
Right.
It has a chili stuff. It's got beans and it's got meat, but it does not taste like a Texas-style chili. And what they do is they put it over spaghetti noodles, and then if you get what's called a 5-way, it'll have the chili, the beans, cheese, onions, and the meat. And they have this super fine shredded cheese that goes on top, and it's really good. However, we don't like their chili. So we actually pressure can our own chili. We use like a regular Texas-style chili, and we'll put that over noodles, just like they do, onions and cheese, and it's just great. And so for us, having to move, that will be a great, where'd you put it, later in the month. Because we've just got it on the shelf, pull it down, boil up some noodles, and we're done.
Yeah, somebody suggesting Sloppy Joe's, baked potato bar.
Baked potato bar, for sure.
Definitely.
Do that on like a Tuesday. Baked potato bar sounds like a Tuesday. I don't know why. Tuesday. And homemade pizza. Let the kids make their own. We do that a lot, Anita. But that'll have to be earlier in the month because it is piddly. It takes a lot of time.
It takes us a good hour to cook all of the pizzas.
Yep.
Because we make each individual pizza for everybody.
Yeah.
We could just make up, big squares in the for the kids.
It's
they
fun
like
to let
that,
them.
too.
It's fun to let them make their own.
That's true.
But put that on. But make that like a Friday or a Saturday because we do like family movie night.
Yeah.
English muffin pizzas.
Yeah, that's a great
That's a
idea.
good idea.
Wait, what was I supposed to put on here?
Pizza.
Okay. I like to do
JM
that
knows
on
that our
Sunday.
pizza is good because she has been here
Yep.
to taste it. Here we go. So you're going there?
Yeah.
And we like to do like family movie night. Everything here is in disarray. I don't know if you can see all the boxes and stuff.
No, they can't.
But what we do is we have the little kids bring their little table into the living room, and we use the end tables, and we watch something that everybody likes. And because pizza takes a long time, because each person gets their own pizza, and so you can only put 2 in at a time.
Right. I think we will do like the English muffin pizzas for one night because the kids will like that.
Well, and you know what else we've done? We would call them Mexican pizzas, where
with the tortillas.
yeah, this is great. It's like a lasagna, guys.
Mhm.
And what we'll do is you get your refried beans and you flavor them up with some sazon so they're not so bland. And we've got cake pans, circular cake pans, and the tortillas fit perfectly in there. So you just layer them up however you want. Put some refried beans, put some cheese, and then some onions, and then another tortilla.
Right.
More stuff, more tortilla, like a red sauce on the top, and then you bake it.
It's yummy, yeah.
You bake it, you bring it out, and then you can cut it up like pizza, give everybody a dollop of sour cream, and it is delicious.
Mushroom chicken sounds good. I bet it's like a cream of mushroom soup with the chicken. Is that correct, Mountain Mama? Because that sounds really yummy.
So put the lasagna, the Mexican
I did.
lasagna
I
on
did.
there, Mama. Okay, where are we at? What are we? Okay, let's take a look. You're going to have to push that forward a little bit, baby.
I will.
Okay.
I'm putting mushroom chicken on here because that sounds like a really yummy and easy
Yeah.
thing. Because
Well-
I know how to make a mushroom
French.
gravy, or a mushroom soup that's relatively quick.
Oh, and we have the Thrive Life, the sauce starters
Mm-hmm.
are great. And you know
Mhm.
what? The bechamel sauce would
It's
be
really
amazing
tasty,
for
yeah.
that
Yeah,
with
it
the
would.
mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tater Tuesday. Yes. Let's think about some easier things for later in the month.
Ramen noodles drained, add mayo and tuna. Never tried that.
We got a lot of ramen noodles, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also too, I want to drain the propane out of all of my propane tanks for when we move.
Yeah.
I don't want to be having that pressurized propane in the.
No, that would be a bad
So we'll
idea.
have to do a little bit more grilling, get rid of the propane that's in there. So
Okay.
what about hamburgers, Mama?
Stuffed dough with meats and cheese and bake.
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna do that. We gotta
Yes.
call it something. We're gonna call that
Meat and cheese stuffed
No.
dough.
pasties.
Pasties.
Beef and cheese pasties.
There we go.
That's a good name for it.
Beef and cheese pasties.
Pasties.
I'm
Yeah,
not spelling it
onion.
Right.
We'll put some onion in there, a little
Uh-huh.
hamburger. Oh, but don't forget about hamburgers, Mama.
Yeah. We'll do that on a Sunday.
Yes.
Hamburgers.
Calzone. Oh, I love calzone.
Mhm.
Allison. And we make it all from scratch.
Yeah. It's how calzones are really good.
Okay.
I like it with goat cheese.
mhm.
It's yummy. I like putting goat cheese on my pizza.
Let's finish out that second week, and we'll show you guys that you can do this for $100 a week,
Which-
feeding
this one?
everybody. The second week,
This one?
yes.
Okay.
So we got a Sunday
And
and
a
a Saturday. So what do we have around it so that we don't
We
put
have
like
a
meals?
pizza, mushroom chicken spaghetti, and then there's chicken back here in the crock, the chicken paprikash, sausage, gravy, and biscuits,
Okay.
hamburgers.
There's a couple questions here. Well, Homestead Dad, sayonara, enjoy
ya.
your lunch.
Yeah.
Question from Beautiful You Are. How do you suggest working up to a monthly plan? We just did it.
Mm-hmm.
We saved up our money so that it's not like you're spending every day.
Right.
And then once we got enough money saved up to do it all at once, I go out and when we're done with this, I'll go out, probably hit Aldi's first, and I'll get probably 90% of everything we need for the month, and then we save money to buy fresh.
Right.
Like fresh fruits, fresh vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
That way you always have something nice and fresh to go with your main dishes.
Yes. Yes.
So kebabs on the grill served with rice. I love kebabs. Oh my gosh. That's one of my favorite things.
So piddly.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at that week now. Where are we at, Mama? So we've got...
We need a Saturday and a Sunday for that week.
And we've got fried rice in there.
Beef stew, shepherd's pie.
How about...
Barbecue
your favorite.
chicken.
Creamy sausage and
Heck
tomato
yeah.
pasta.
Bring it on. This one on Sunday.
That's probably her favorite meal, and it's a recipe that I found, and I just kind of kept changing it until it's perfect. But what you do is you have we have a video on it, by the way, but it's called creamy sausage and tomato pasta. So I get the bow tie pasta, and you've got beef kielbasa in there. You've got some like Rotel style diced tomatoes.
Yeah, the seasoned tomatoes.
And then there's a cream sauce
Yeah,
that goes with it.
It's really just cream.
No, I add a lot of cheese.
Well, yeah, and Parmesan cheese.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, but that's all good. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
So we need one more meal for that week. Let's go
Wings.
with...
But we don't have any in the freezer.
No,
We don't want to buy those.
no. Wings are one of those
Wings
things that are so expensive.
good. Not when we bought the wings at Aldi, remember?
That's true.
They were cheap.
Cheap enough.
Cheaper, yes.
Well, what about... I mean, it's not really soup season yet.
No, it's too warm for soup.
What about... We don't... Oh,
We
It's-
have brats.
it's early enough in the month.
We have brats, though.
We can have brats.
Okay.
But I was just thinking early in the month. When's Claire get home?
She gets home on the 20th.
Oh, then we've got to make chicken pot pie.
Okay.
The 28th, maybe.
Okay.
Chicken pot pie is one of Claire's favorite things. And it really doesn't cost that much.
Mm-mm.
Nancy Watson, do you smoke things? We do, but not now.
No.
Because we're planning a move. That's why this meal plan is going to be a lot different than others.
Mac is asking what's kielbasa. It's a smoked sausage.
It comes in a package about this big, and it's,
Yeah, it's
like a
like a-
circular sausage that's inch and a half around,
Mm-hmm.
and usually made of beef. But okay, so now one more meal for the 22nd, and then we can kind of show them what we got here.
Yeah.
Let's go with, it's a Sunday or is it Saturday?
Saturday.
Let's go with something not too hard.
Have a great day, Nelson Homestead. They gotta go.
They gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've got, what about pulled pork sandwiches?
We have some in the.
That's what I'm saying. We've got it
We
already
have
made.
some canned, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
so
we
that's
can
what
do
we'll do. So we'll do, because when we find deals, guys, on Aldi's and stuff, when you can't really use it all, we'll can it up.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have some pulled pork that's already sitting on the shelf in there that probably cost us all of $1. But let's check this out. So we're looking at, you got creamy sausage and tomato pasta on the 16th. That's going to cost us, $4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the bow tie and the sausage and the
We
cream.
have all of that stuff.
But we're just showing them that you
right.
can do this. That
Right.
the budget does work.
Right. Is there a smear on the
No.
lines? Okay.
There's mushroom chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll use boneless, skinless thighs. So
Mhm.
this meal will be about $4, $5 maybe. Was that
Because we'll
spaghetti
have a veg with it or
Mhm.
some salad.
or bread?
Yeah.
Spaghetti and salad. We'll have that with bread probably. If we're going meat, then that'll be a $5 meal.
Yeah.
Fried rice, $4 meal. And then what is this one here? Sausage gravy. Oh, that's cheap. That's like $4 or $5. So literally we got 5, 10, 15, 25,
We probably have
35.
less than $50.
Yeah, I mean we're talking
On the high
$50
side. Yeah.
$50 for that whole
Mhm.
week, guys, and it feeds our whole family.
Yeah.
And okay, well, let's keep going.
Okay. We need tonight we know what we're having because we already have it marinating. We're having pork steaks.
Pork steaks. And what we'll do is we get, not a tenderloin, but the other thing.
A pork loin.
A pork loin. And, and so you cut it into like 1.5-inch steaks. And you marinate that stuff, and it is dang good.
It's yummy. It's another one of my favorites.
It's just as good as a good steak.
Yeah.
You know?
I pick that over any steak any day because it's always tender. It's always delicious.
Yep.
So.
Valerie suggested chicken paprikash. We have it on there.
We have it on there right here on Friday, next Friday.
Okay, Melissa's suggesting red beans and rice, and it's funny that you mentioned that because I was just looking at red beans and rice.
That is another one of Claire's favorites, so we'll make this here.
And she says put sausage with it. I think that's an excellent idea.
Well, her red beans and rice might be a little bit different. That might be more the Cajun style.
Hey, Melissa, do you mind sending us your recipe? If you don't mind, I'd love to look at it.
Yeah, we do a more Spanish style red beans and rice.
Video on that pork marinade. Aha, yes, JM, we will.
That's good because he never does it the same twice. It's different every time, and it's delicious every time. And he never writes it down.
What was the thing we just had the other day that I was like...
No, you didn't write it down.
No, we had bacon-wrapped hot dogs yesterday, but the day before. Because it was so good.
I don't know. I don't remember what we ate.
Because it was like...
Oh, bourbon chicken.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, put that on there. Bourbon chicken. And what you do with this, guys, this is a 2-part meal, okay? What you're going to do is day one, you're going to get boneless, skinless thighs, and you're going to grill them. You're going to go ahead and marinate them, and you're going to grill them, right? And you'll have that with whatever you want. You got roasted vegetables or whatever. But then the next day, I take what's left, and there's usually, 3, 4, 5 pieces of chicken that are left, and I chop these suckers into small pieces that are like the size of an eraser on a pencil. Then I make this bourbon chicken sauce that is ridiculous. And by the way, one thing I did not know about bourbon chicken, you don't put bourbon in it. It's not bourbon at all. It's because the little Asian woman who sold this in New Orleans was on Bourbon Street.
That's funny. All right. Maya. Beans and rice without sausage. That's just wrong. You have not tried my beans and rice.
It's different. It's not a Cajun.
It's not a Cajun style at all. It's a Spanish style.
It's got a lot of flavor, and I can eat my body weight in her red beans and rice.
Pay for that later.
It's true. Okay, well, keep moving, Mama. Where we go?
No, Anita, we do not have a finicky family member.
Well, and you know what? And okay, that's worth a moment to talk about. We have lots of kids.
7
kids.
6 living at home.
And one thing that we have never done is we're not a short order cooks.
No.
We're not. And the way it works here is we provide the meal. And if you choose not to eat that meal, you can wait till the next meal. But we're not making something special. One of the rules here is you're going to try it and decide if you like it or not. We're not going to make them eat it after that. If they're like, no, I don't really want to have that. That's fine. Everybody has their own thing.
But we're not making something new.
Yep. And so if you don't want it, eat more of the other stuff.
Yeah. Generally, we make everything that we make our kids like. I mean, we're not going to make them eat liver and onions. I know some people like that. No, but that's good. I don't care for it, but
you probably haven't had it in years.
Probably not, but
that sounded like a child
hitting the floor.
No screams. We're good. Okay.
We're winning.
All right. So we need some meals, Mama, that are easy for the last, getting closer to our move.
We need a meal for tomorrow.
Meal for tomorrow. What do we have in our storehouse? I keep seeing all these soups that are just delicious, but we're gonna have to wait on that until next month. Like pasta fagioli. Oh my gosh. The lemon chicken orzo.
Yeah.
How about we could do unstuffed cabbage casserole.
We could do that.
Unstuffed cabbage casserole, guys.
We'll do that tomorrow.
You take a head of cabbage and you cut it into like inch-size squares. You've got diced tomatoes in there. You got ground beef and rice in a tomato-y sauce and just a little bit of cheese over the top, and it's really nice. Okay, where are we at? We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, and I wrote down the 7th here. We won't be eating dinner here.
No.
We will be on the road, so
That'll be
this
junk
is-
food, I'm sure.
well, hopefully not, but
Okay, what else? What do we have? Oh, hamburger gravy. Yes.
okay. we can
I
do that.
love hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes and then like a Texas toast. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That is delicious. Maybe a little side salad. Mm-hmm. And that's great because you can take a pound and a half of ground beef and make it stretch for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So also,
Egg in a hole.
Those are
You got
great.
Toast. You know, something you might want to try, Sean and Lisa. Slice some onions, like thick slices of onions.
you can put the egg in
And
there.
you put the onions down in your skillet and you put the egg in there. Or you could use peppers too. We've done that and that's really, really good.
Yep. How many days we got left there, Mama?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm just trying to skim to find easy things.
Sunday might be challenging, just because
Let's do easy.
our stuff will be packed.
Okay.
All of our dishes.
We're
and
going
stuff
we're
will
going
be
to
packed.
gross land. We're going to processed food land.
We're probably gonna have to do
Corn dogs.
corn dogs or pizza.
Corn dogs, and then Aldi's pizza is cheap too.
You know what though? The Aldi's corn dogs are really good.
They actually were tasty.
Yeah.
And I was even surprised because they're chicken, and I don't like chicken corn like hot dogs.
No.
So, but then go ahead and put Aldi's pizza on the day before there.
Yeah, because we're getting the truck on that day, and so we're gonna have all of our dishes and all of our pots and stuff are gonna be packed.
Hi, Shakita. But that pizza right here, guys, this will be Aldi's pizza, and it will cost us probably 14, 15 bucks.
Yeah.
But we get 3 massive pizzas.
They're like 18-inch pizzas, and they're
loaded.
really good pizzas.
They are loaded.
Yeah.
So looking for other easy things, and oh man, I'm seeing
3
all this.
more.
3 more. What about lemon chicken with udon noodles?
We can do that.
Something earlier.
Okay.
Lemon chicken. You can grill your chicken and you use a butter lemon sauce, and then you slice it up real nice and put it over the Japanese udon noodles.
Mm-hmm.
And they're nice wide noodles. They cook really fast, and they're just delicious, just like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and if you don't have access to those, you can use fettuccine. You can use whatever noodle
Sure.
you want. Those, we've just found that we really like those.
And all you got to do is hit it with just a little bit of teriyaki sauce.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it a rice noodle?
I think it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's a egg or semolina flour. I think it's a rice noodle.
Okay, we got a Friday
2.
and a
Wednesday and a Friday.
Wednesday and a Friday. Okay, help us out, guys. We're looking at your comments here too to see if anybody comes up with something that just goes, "Oh, wow." Because I don't think we're going to do a whole lot of original stuff this month, just because we got to get through this month and get to where
Yeah,
we're
and
going.
we got to use what we've got in the
hmm
house.
Quesadillas, Anita, you win.
Win.
Winning, Anita. Yep, that works great. I don't know what a frittata is.
It's like a. I think it's like a quiche.
Is
but
it a
I don't
quiche?
know. I think it's like a quiche.
Huh.
You know, Reptile Rick, we are going to be using a lot of our Thrive Life
Yeah.
food to go along with this. Oh, udon is a wheat noodle. Sorry.
It's great.
Yeah, it's a wheat noodle. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of paper plates. You're
Yeah.
right. We don't want to be washing a lot of dishes and making a lot of mess.
Mm-mm.
Um,
No. It's spinach quiche. I love quiche.
Oh, that place
had
we went
the
to,
best quiche, and
Apple Holler.
Apple Holler in Wisconsin. We tried so hard to get the recipe, but he would not give it to us. But their quiche on their breakfast
Bar,
buffet
yeah.
is delicious.
So we need a Wednesday, Mama.
Of course, it had peppers in it. I was tasting it for several hours.
It was so good, though.
It was like, oh, that tastes good. I get to retaste it.
Okay, let's
That
see. I'm
sounds
looking
really
at
bad.
you. Hanukkah frittata.
We won't be going by there on our way up, will we?
No, we will not.
God.
Sandwiches and
so
chips. You know, we could just do regular old sandwiches, but that's still the middle of the week there.
Yeah. We'll still have our dishes.
Breakfast burritos. We've made
We
plenty
have
of them.
some in the freezer.
You know what? Let's do shepherd's pie.
Okay.
I love shepherd's pie.
So does Hope.
Okay, so now let's tally this stuff up, guys. And we're going to add in extras. Like, we generally will write down, like if you can see, we'll generally write down the main dish. But then we'll either have bread with it or a small salad with it or side vegetables.
Yep.
But let's go ahead and just do a quick, in our tally it up real fast. Like just put a little number in the corner.
All right.
The pork steaks, those were expensive just because we bought the whole thing. That was like 18 bucks.
18, yeah.
Okay. And we'll have the pork steaks and broccoli. Mixed
Sure.
vegetable.
Yeah.
So add on $3 for that.
That's 21.
Yeah. That's an expensive day that we don't usually have.
Right.
Unstuffed cabbage casserole, that's $7.
$7, yeah. This is
$4.
4. I'll say this is a 5.
Yeah, and wait, no, go to $2 more because we're gonna want veggies probably separate or bread.
Okay.
Bread, yeah.
Well, that doesn't cost anything, so I make it up.
Bourbon chicken, that's rice and the chicken that we already had. So that's a leftover reclaimed meal. Let's call it $4.
Yeah. Okay.
Pizza for us, that's good
Probably
pizza.
6. Because we do all kinds of toppings, pepperoni, sausage, but we use our Thrive sausage. We use our Thrive mushrooms.
But also,
Cheese is what costs us the most. And
yeah, no, that needs to bump up to like
Yeah.
12, I think,
12?
because
No
pepperoni,
way.
pepperoni,
No way.
yeah,
You're crazy.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Okay, so just add up that
This
week
one's
real quick,
5.
Mama,
Okay.
just to
Oops,
give an
I just moved the
idea.
camera.
It's all right. New to your channel, Carolyn says, my hubby and I like roasted chicken fajita salads. Oh man, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Howdy,
Looking
Donna
at
Terry.
$55.
Okay, so tally that up over there.
Over here.
55. Now let's keep going, Mama.
Okay.
Because we're telling you we're going to be able to feed everybody for under $500 a month with 8 people. All right.
And that's leftovers for lunches.
Yep.
So, mushroom chicken.
Mushroom chicken, let's go with 8
Okay.
because mushrooms are a little more spendy, but we'll have them. Spaghetti and salad.
Oh, we're looking at $5.
Yeah, $5.
Fried rice, $5.
Yeah.
Sausage and gravy, same.
Yep.
Chicken paprikash, we're looking at probably
12.
12?
Yeah, the paprika's expensive and you use a lot of it.
I got a ton of it though. Okay, whatever.
I'm just being honest.
Okay, fine. Pulled pork sandwiches.
We have them, but if we had to go buy them, it'd be 8.
Okay.
So tally that week up. Por favor, Mama.
5, 10, 15, 20 plus 12 and 16.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, here, let's look at Macy while you're adding. Hi, Macy.
48.
$48. So just round it to 50. Next week
Burgers are a little bit more, so because we buy
we get the good
we
beef.
get the good beef. I'm gonna
This-
say 10.
Yeah, $10 for that.
Still cheaper than
Yeah,
going out.
and she makes the buns that are
Oh yeah, they're
ridiculous.
so good.
Okay, moving on.
Somebody's asking what's chicken pepper cash.
We told you about it earlier, but Mama's going to go ahead and add up. Well, chicken paprikash, you take pieces of chicken, it's Hungarian, and it's in a paprika, lots of onions, and it makes it like a caramelized sauce that's very, very, it's delicious, and you put it over noodles and a dollop of sour cream.
Yep.
Yes,
10 for chicken pot pie.
I'd say 15 because the veggies. Well, I'd like to go higher than and be honest with, that way folks can
10 for the Mexican pizza.
14. Ground beef and refried beans. Okay, so where are we at with that?
10,
Melissa, when this show's done, go to our About page on YouTube. Actually, you know what? I'll give you the address. It's info dot bigfamilyhomestead at Gmail.
Type it in.
So it's info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.
Okay, so 65 for the next week.
Okay. Are you being
Yeah, liberal, and I'm adding correctly.
red beans and rice, and we would have like either chicken or sausage, so that'd be like 10.
Okay. Hamburger gravy is 5.
6.
Okay. So we'll do that over potatoes. Lemon chicken and udon noodles.
8.
Shepherd's pie.
10. Skyline, if we had to buy it all,
Oh gosh, if we had to buy it all, it'd be expensive.
let's call it 12.
Okay. Quesadillas.
8.
Okay. Pizza. Oh, I'll go back up there.
Yeah,
It's
same
12.
thing.
Oh no, that's
That's
the Aldi pizza.
yeah, Aldi
I'll write
pizza.
that on here.
Thank you, Jam. And then the last day, the corn dogs
They
were
were cheap. Was it
$3 a box.
$2
So we only
$3 a
two,
box?
so 6. Go with 10 because we'll get fries and stuff.
Okay.
So Mama's gonna tabulate the whole month,
Hold on 1 second. Let's see.
and you'll see that it, and we'll have a lot of leftover for those last second kind of things, guys. Like breakfasts, we always have on hand like cereals, oatmeal. There's fruit. There's generally bread that the kids can toast. They make eggs, and we have that. There's always somebody making eggs, and so we budget for all that too. But where are we at, Mamacita?
5, 10, 14, 5, 10, 11, 12, plus 13. It's 25. 225. Or 224.
224.
No, wait, that's not right. Hold on a minute.
No.
I added that wrong. 5, 10, 11,
Here,
12. Stop talking.
No. We have a computer in front of us.
254. I just wrote 22 instead of 25.
Okay.
I didn't
So
add it
now,
wrong.
here you go, guys. There's your meal plan to feed 8 people. The basic foodstuffs are going to be $224.
Right.
You don't believe me? I'm going to do some shopping, and in a couple days we'll do like a reveal because we got a video coming out for tomorrow already. But our budget's $500.
Mm-hmm.
So what we will do is all of those things where you need your fruits and you need your veggies, you need all the fresh stuff. I'll go and spend the probably $250 at Aldi and get all of those basics, like all at once. Bam.
Well, you're not going to get all of this because we're down to 2 refrigerators and all of this won't fit in the refrigerators.
I'll probably have to split it into
Right.
2-week sections.
Right.
But all that to say that it's trying to get to 0. That way
Mm-hmm.
we're ready to move. But, you can see that it's not junk food. I mean, they're only the very
only
end.
the last few days is junk. The pizza and the corn dogs, we do those once in a great while, but everything else is pretty much from scratch.
I think the reason why a lot of folks get they spend too much money on their basic food budgeting is they don't plan it out.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. When we don't follow the meal plan, when we have our moments of weakness and we go, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that.
Or we go when we're hungry.
Don't go when you're hungry. And stick to the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you feel like, oh gosh, I really don't want quesadillas tonight, swap it with another thing.
meal.
But
Mhm.
don't go, oh, I'll go get pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Thrive stuff. Phoebe's asking about this.
Yeah, she's gonna.
We this is freeze dried food,
Mhm.
and we love it, and we loved it so much that we decided to sell it.
Mhm.
And there's links down below if you're interested. But it's 100% non-GMO, just plain one ingredient things.
Mhm.
Like this is onion slices, and that's all it is.
Mhm.
Bam.
There's no added MSG. There's nothing.
Green chili peppers. And what's cool about this stuff, guys, is you can add all these flavors where you don't have to go buy a ton of stuff. You can just grab a little scoop, add that flavor, done. And it's good. And peppers, and we have mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. If you're interested, check it out down below. But that's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mr. Rain is here. Hi, Mr. Rain.
Hey, Mr. Rain.
Yeah, Claire will be home on July 20th, and trust me, we miss her too.
Phoebe, I'm going to start doing this again later. Well, get in touch with us with the link down below, and we'll be happy to help you with whatever you need. Diane Grant, we plan around what's on sale and buy a lot for canning.
Yeah.
We do that too, but we generally know what Aldi's has because they give you the week ahead.
Yeah, they do. They give you the week ahead. And you know what? Honestly, if their meats are not on sale, they're still reasonably priced.
Yep.
They're not they're not crazy priced. Yeah, Phoebe's right. You're wasting less food with Thrive. And that's why we try to implement those ingredients into our meals. Because
you can have those flavors and you don't have to go buy a ton of stuff. Like we're using mushrooms a lot more now just because, this recipe sounds great with mushrooms. So I just go grab a scoop instead of having to go and buy a whole mess of them, and then you don't use them all and they get slimy and then you throw them away.
Yeah, and they get gross. And we don't have chickens anymore, so we can't feed them to the chickens.
We will soon.
We will soon, though.
Very soon. So that's it, guys. Let me show you the plan again. This is what our plan is for this month. And you can see, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Everybody eats. There's always fresh. There's always veggies. There's always fruit. And doggone it, $500 for 8 people.
Yep.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
So,
yes,
okay.
There is an Aldi nearby.
For us?
Yeah, when we moved to Wisconsin.
Yes. Yep. So that's it for today, I think. Yep. Well, you guys have a great day. Don't spend so much on your food. You don't need to. Save that money.
Yep.
And, doggone it. Have a great day. So.
Bye, everybody.